in Yogyakarta is okay?
It's okay, sir. Maybe it's rainy.
Rainy.
Yes.
Maybe from Jogja to Jakarta, how long? We take the bus. How long the journey?
Yes, sir.
From Jakarta to Yogyakarta, how long if we take the bus? The bus.
With
1 hour.
maybe to by bus. About 7 hour maybe.
MashaAllah, 7 hours.
Yeah.
So that means we have to get the flight from direct from Malaysia to Yogyakarta.
Malaysia or Jakarta to Yogyakarta.
1 hour by flight.
Yes, same from Jakarta to Jogja, an hour.
Oh. How about
Okay,
Jogja to Bandung? Can we go by bus?
Maybe by bus. It's same to Jakarta.
Same. All right.
But if by plane from Jogja to Jakarta is an hour.
2 hours.
An hour.
1 hour.
Yes. Okay, we can start now. Good. Okay, Dr. Samsudin.
Yes, okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning to all the students.
Good morning, sir.
All right. So we continue today class with the new topic. It is about organizational development. Okay. Remember, we have discussed on the organizational communication, organizational behavior. Okay, we learned about the characters of the behavior of the staff in organization. Okay, so today we learn more on the how to develop our team. Actually, we talk about the team because in our organization we have we know that there is a team of we have a manager, first line manager, second line manager, then we have a supervisor and the staff. So it represents the team. Okay, when we come with the team and we talk about development, organizational development, that means we try to develop a team. Okay, develop a team in our organization. Because we have coordination, remember element, coordination, the importance of communication, the relationship between hierarchical order of the structure. We have the structure. So then when we have the structure, this process, okay, then we know that we have to develop. Okay, we have to develop. We cannot maintain to one level of achievement. Okay, so that's why we have to develop. When we develop, that means we try to improve. Okay, because we want to improve our performance. Okay, we want to improve untuk memperbaiki, meningkatkan prestasi dan pencapaian. Okay, the achievement of our organization. Of course, every organization we move towards direction. You want to achieve something. You want to improve our performance index (KPI). Okay. So I would like to share my slide. This Cinta, can you show my slide?
Please, Jacinta.
Okay, remember when I talk about Jacinta, remember there is a song from Indonesia, remember? So the song is Cinta. Cinta, apakah arti cinta? Okay, remember the song? All right. So we further, okay. All right, next slide, please, Cinta. Okay, first you have to understand the meaning of organizational development. From this term, you see organizational represent team in organization, and development, we can develop a team. Okay, can be we can develop. That means we try to improve the achievement. Okay, we try to improve and increase our effectiveness. And we talk about organization. Of course, we can measure. We have a performance. We have performance appraisal. Okay, we can measure our achievement. Okay, every year we have to measure. And normally, how to measure? We can check our profit. Okay, we have a profit and loss statement. Okay, profit and loss statement. We prepare this statement every year, okay, annually. Okay. So based on this account statement, we can check whether we are running in the profit or in the loss situation. Okay. So if we cannot achieve a target, we cannot achieve the increase our performance, our profit, there is something wrong with our organization. There's something wrong that you have to improve. Okay, so in this improvement is the activities of develop. We try to develop our organization. Okay, in other meaning, some authors they relate this development and change because it involves the process of changing, the method, the process of changing the mind, the process of changing the direction. And sometimes we can say repair. We have to do some repair, you know, a correction. Okay, so the aim is to support the structure, to make sure all the structure is strong, then can guide, can
Nanti terbiasa kan.
can monitor our I call it the monitor our process. Remember, in management we have planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Okay, controlling is part of the activities that we have to control to make sure every resources, okay, is used in the right way. The method is follow the SOP. Okay, we have to meet, okay, individual. Remember, we have a hierarchical order of a task. Okay, we have authority. We have different authority in order to compile all of this structure to move towards very good achievement. Okay. All right. So this one development. Various ways, we can have many ways in order to present the development. How to develop? What is the focus of our development? Okay. Is it we want to develop our manpower? Or you want to develop a new process or new system? It can be everything. Okay. But the concept is you want to improve. You want to develop our organization. Okay. Next slide. All right. This objective of organizational development. Okay, maybe you want to improve, increase the interpersonal trust. Okay, let's say we found there is a lack of citizenship, sense of ownership, sense of proud towards organization. So you want to improve this. Okay, maybe because of the level of trust among the members is very low. Okay, the workers did not trust the management. The management did not trust the top management. So there is an issue of trust. Okay, interpersonal relationship. So this OD, organizational development, maybe can increase the interpersonal trust. Okay. Number 2, can increase the employees' level of satisfaction. Remember, in organization, so the workers' emotion you have to maintain the emotion. You have to make them satisfied. Is what we want to, they are doing. Okay, if no satisfaction, That means they have a problem. Okay, they have a problem with this attitude, okay, because of no satisfaction. And also commitment. We want to increase commitment. In some condition, maybe the level of commitment is very low. Okay, high absenteeism, for example. So we have to improve this one. So one of the objective of this OD is maybe we want to increase the level of satisfaction, increase the commitment, okay, to confront a problem. We have a problem. We have a daily problem in our life, in our job. From like in Malaysia, we work from 8 p.m. morning, work 8 a.m. morning to 4 p.m. morning, evening. So very long hours, long working hours. So we might facing with confront with a problem. So that's why we need to have this OD, organizational development. Okay, effectively manage a conflict, increase cooperation among the employees. If we found that no cooperation, no coordination, bad perception, negative perception towards somebody, whistleblower, always word of mouth talking about the bad of other people, the bad of other department, the weaknesses, the achievement. So we have to solve this one. Okay, we have to solve this one by planning our organizational development. Okay, right, Mayang? Huh? So to increase the organization problem solving. So remember, in problem solving, we have many steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So you want to increase this the effectiveness of problem solving. Okay. To put in place processes that will help improve the ongoing operation. We want to improve the process. We want to change the new process. We want to apply new process which are more efficient. So that's why we have to plan our. We have to develop our organization. We call it organizational development. Okay, next. Okay, so this is the benefit of organizational development. Okay, we can support, we can come with a positive result, encourage a positive result. Okay, we can develop the usage of equipment, the usage of tool, the usage of material. Okay, everything can adapt and respond positive. We can increase the profitability. Maybe we can change our market. We can change the customer perception. We can increase the employee satisfaction. And then, of course, we can catch up. We can get the benefit from this organizational development. Okay, next. Okay. The first benefit is we can ensure a continuous development. Continuous development, because in our daily operation, we have to develop. Okay, we have a development process is non-stop process. Okay, the challenges of business is non-stop. We have to face our competitors. We have to deal with a global market. So in order to face all this situation, we have to continuously develop our organization. We have to continuously develop our organization. Okay. All right. In essence, the process build a favorable environment. Okay. And most important is the environment. We believe that from the previous research, we found that the workplace environment, the working environment will give effect to the motivation. The workplace environment can affect to the emotion. So that's why we have to develop our organization in order to achieve the continuous development and maintain the quality. Next. Increase communication. We have a horizontal communication. We have vertical motivation. So by having a good development training, for example, we can improve our communication system. We can avoid the barriers in communication. Okay, So enable employees to understand the importance of change. Of course, the development organizations always will link it to the organizational change. That's about the change. We tend to change everything. You want to change the mind, you want to change the attitude, you want to change the strategy. So in order to win in our new changes, new strategy, new orientation, new direction, we have to implement the organization development. We have to develop our organization. Next, the growth of employees. Yes, we have to continue grow. Instead of growing our business, growing our marketing, our market, we also have to remember we must also grow our employee. Okay, maybe in terms of training, in terms of knowledge, the level of knowledge we have to increase, the level of productivity, the level of efficiency. So all this you have to grow. We have to grow that. We have to grow to achieve a better level from the past. Okay. So how to grow? We improve the skill. How to grow? We provide a training. How to grow? We have to plan. Maybe improve the communication, improve the achievement. For example, now maybe some company, okay, they support their employees to go to further their study. Okay, that's why if they encourage the staff to further the study, maybe the education level, okay, will improve the efficiency of the job. Okay, when they allow them to go for training to further their study from diploma to a degree level, degree to magister level. So they are moving towards the growth. We grow the employee. Okay. Next. Product and service enhancement. Product and service enhancement is something part of the development. Okay. We cannot retain and loyal with what we have. We have to think about the future. We have to think global. So sometimes we have to come up with R&D. They want to develop a new product. So then the workers, if we maintain to one product, we maintain with the old method, maybe they will feel bored. They feel boring with what we have. So we have to come up with very good new one. New product. So we have to set up new product. So everybody will learn the new thing. So the opportunity to learn the new thing will keep their motivation, will keep their talent, will keep the challenge. Okay. So how to develop a product? Of course, we come up. Sometimes we have to conduct a market analysis, competitor analysis. We have to know about the consumer expectation. So how to know this? So we have to set up a training. Maybe we have to appoint any consultant to guide us how to achieve this situation, how to increase, how to conduct a market research, how to conduct a competitor analysis, how to do the SWOT analysis. You know, SWOT analysis, that is analysis how to understand our position. What is our strength? What is our strength? What is our weaknesses? So what is our opportunity, the company opportunity, and what is our company what we call it S for strength, W for weaknesses, O for opportunities, and T for threat. So we have to understand everything. So how to understand this one? We have to develop a new product. We have to develop a new service. Then only we can maintain we can enhance the product and services. Next. To increase the profit and the margin. Of course, in our activities every year, we have, as I mentioned just now, we have the accounting department have to prepare the accounting statement, profit and loss statement. So based on this loss and profit statement, we can understand what is our condition. we can understand what is our current achievement. So when we understand our current achievement, if we found that our achievement is below the par, we are not increasing the higher level of profit, for example. So below the par, that means we are in the bad condition. We cannot proceed with our current operation if our current operation and our current strategies fail to achieve the highest profit. Okay, fail to achieve the highest profit. So you only achieve the second level. So we have to improve. We have to do the organizational development. We have to change everything, maybe the process, maybe the way how we measure the quality. Okay, how to manage the reduce the absenteeism. Okay, so this one might cause a lower in our profit because let's say we know when we order $1 million of our material. Of course, we know from this $1 million of material investment, we can expect what is our profit. Okay, let's say we know we spend 1 million, but the profit is lower than our expectation. There is a problem. There is a big problem. So we have to do something. We have to implement we have to develop our organization in order to increase our profit. So that is one of the reasons, one of the benefit of doing I call it organizational development. Sorry. No. Ada kelas? Hah? Ada kelas. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So then we understand how to increase the profit. We have to check our costs. We can increase our profit if we lower our costs. Or maybe we can increase also the profit based on our sales. Okay, we try to increase our sales. So when we increase our sale, then of course that we can also increase our profit. Okay, right? Okay, next. Okay, this is the process of organizational development. Okay, so we have many guidance in order to implement this, in order to develop our organization. Okay, so there are many models you can follow. Okay, and this process just research. Okay, most of the solving the problem come from the research. So we have to conduct the research to understand which one we try to improve. Either you want to improve the material, or you want to improve the method, or you want to improve the strategies, the marketing strategies. Okay, so we have to conduct a research. Okay, all right. So next. Okay. In order to solve problem, for example, in order to develop our organization, first maybe we can, what we can do, we have to implement the action research model, ARM. So what's the meaning of action research? Because action research is the research. The purpose of the research is to solve the problem. That's why we call it action research. Because at the end of these activities, what we have to do the action. Remember in Japan's scenario of management, we have a plan, do, check, and action. Plan, do, check, and action. Okay. So plan, do, check, and action. Action is very powerful word. That means we not only end with the do, but we have to take the action. after we check. Plan, do, check, action. Okay. If we just only check without taking any action, we are failed. Okay. So that means the process, there is a flow. There's a step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay. In this action research model, the first step is we have to diagnose a problem. Okay. So organization development process begins by recognizing the problem. If we choose the wrong problem, so we are not really develop our organization. We only develop our organization if we really recognize what is the problem. Okay, we only choose the right problem. If the problem cause, if we have a problem with profit, so of course we have to study maybe the material, the human factor, the machine factor. So all this we have to diagnose, properly diagnose. Okay, about the, we have to collect the data, call it data gathering. We have to assess. So we have to check and balance. If the data comply to what we plan, if any problem with the data, production data, manufacturing data, quality data, if we found a problem from there, so we have to make a quick improvement, a quick action. Number 2, we have to, from after we diagnose the problem, we have to do the assessment. We have to study the data. Okay, we have to get the feedback. Okay. So at this stage, how to get the feedback? Feedback from our investigation. You want to look at our accounting. We have to get the data about our accounting. So we have to focus on the area that we are trying to get the feedback. Okay. People problem, employees problem. So we focus on the employee. We check the data, maybe the absenteeism, maybe the attitude. So all this considered as the process of getting the feedback from the particular department. Okay, we can have a appraisal document, customer document, employee survey, or consultant. Maybe this is the how to get the feedback. We can get data from consultant, or we can get the data feedback from the interview process. So this is the second process of action research model. Next. Okay, next, Jacinta. Okay, then we have to plan. Okay, when we know the problem, okay, we get the feedback. So next we have to plan. Okay, that means we have to understand the challenge. So what is our plan? So let's say we have a list of 5 problems. So you have to plan how to solve a problem. Let's say a skill problem. We have a problem with the skill. Our employees don't have enough skill. So we have to plan. Maybe we have the plan to have a training, a plan to have a workshop, plan to have a team building. Let's say we have a problem with our team building. Okay, so we have to have a team building. So let's say the communication is very bad. We have a different perception, very bad attitude. The workers tend to work alone rather than work as a team. So that's why we have to come up with a team building program. Okay. All right. Additionally, measurement, we have to measure the objective. When we set up any workshop or seminar, we must make sure that the seminar is very effective. Want to do the workshop, make sure the workshop is also have a good return. You will have a workshop to increase the skill, so make sure we have to measure whether the workshop is success or not success, efficient or not efficient. Okay, so there is a planning. Okay, number 4, intervention and implementation. After we plan, of course, we have to implement. If we have planning but without implementing, so there is a problem. Okay, it's the with the strategies to improve to develop our organization. Okay. Since the organization development process is complicated, implementation process are the key element of the model. So when we come to the implementation part, we have to really set what to implement, how to implement, okay, how many people's effect and involved in this implementation. Okay. All right, next. Next, we have to evaluate. After we implement, so we have to evaluate it. Is it okay? Is it good? Is it effective? So because we have to have a backup. We have to have a backup plan. If plan 1 fail, we have to do plan 2. If plan 2 fail, we have to do plan 3. So we have a list of backup. After we come to the evaluation stage, we have to know how is the progress of our implementation. What is the progress of our training? Let's say we have a repeating training phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. If we found that training phase 1 have a problem, of course, we will plan the training phase 2, we have to modify. We have to modify the training content, the method of training. We have to modify everything. So this is, we call it evaluation stage of our action research model. Okay. Next, the success. Success did not the desired change took place. That means if we found that the training is very efficient, so we can say our action research is come to the success level, very success. So we have to be proud of the success, and of course, the process is not ending there. Okay, if we found any the problem happen again, the defect repeat again, so we have to redo our action research. Okay, this is continuous process in organizational development, in organizational change. Okay, next. All right. How to develop our organization? How to develop our organization? Sorry. There are many ways. Okay, as a manager, as a training manager, you must become more innovative, more creative in dealing with our development plan. Okay. So in a team of change agent order to draft up intervention plan and agree on the changes, technique that are to be implemented. The following activities to help both organization and employees get closer to the fulfillment the potential. Okay, next, the technique. We still discuss about the technique. Okay, 1, we have to get the survey feedback. This is important. Okay, when you want to solve the problem, the first thing, how to gather this data to support, because you want to clarify, is it the problem? Is it the main problem or the second problem? So we have to gather the data and to get the feedback. Okay, if the data does not support and did not approve or confirm that our problem is there, that's a main problem, so we have to change our focus of development. Okay, mencari data-data, dan sekiranya data tidak menyokong bahwa itu satu masalah yang besar, maka kita harus mengubah data tersebut menjadi data yang lain, yang baru, yang mana lebih mendorong kepada punca permasalahan. Okay, is it we have to get the data maybe about the condition, working condition, helpful or not, motivated or not, proper or not, the working hours, is it right? Okay, maybe we have very longer working hours, so we have to separate these working hours to 4 hours, then we have a break 1 hour, then 4 plus 4. 4 hours, break 1 hour, then another 4 hours. So there is a working hours. So we can also modify. We try to come up with very good working hours and accepted by all the workers. And also the salaries. Yes, salaries. If we have to If our salary is very low, so we have to make a multiplication about our salary. Okay, and the attitude. To all this, we have to gather the data. Okay. The team of managers proceed to analyze and interpret the gathered data. So we have to get the feedback and we have to analyze in order to know whether this data is support our focus, support the problem. If the data did not support the problem, so we have to change the area and the focus of development. Okay. Bring subordinate aspect together to discuss the function interpret. Okay, we have to, there is a role of manager to interpret the data. Make sure the data is interpreted in the right way. Okay, interpreted in the right way. Okay, if we make a wrong interpretation of the data, of course, our process of development or technique of development is failed. The focus of development is failed. Okay, so we have to really do the good. The way we interpret the data must be in a better way. Yeah, use the right tool and the right measurement. Okay, in interpreting our data. Okay, next. Team building. This is the technique how to apply the changes, change in mind, change in direction, change in understanding the process. So we can have a series of team building, So this one is more on the way how to develop a manpower. Okay, so we can have a team building. Okay, so we have to plan properly. So what is the content of the development? Okay, you want to add the skill of communication. You want to add the skill of commitment. You want to add the sense of respect among others, among the members. So all is the list of activities or the list of objective of the team building. Okay. All right. So team building main purpose is to increase the sensitivity of team members to build up a sense of teamwork, to build up a sense of confidence, to build up a sense of loyalty among the team members. Because the team is very important. Team factor is very important. If the team and the leader and also the leader, okay, if the leader have very good vision and mission, but the team orientation and support is not there, so everything is failed. Okay, the team, the strength of the team, okay, the participation of the team, the honors of the team, the positive thinking of the team is very important. So we can have a team building as one of the strategies and technique in organizational development. Okay, Cinta. Next. The training. Okay. One of the most popular organizational development technique is sensitivity training. Okay, we have to get the feedback from all the staff about the training. Is it okay? Training is better, equated, or is it the training is very bad? The trainer factors, the location of training, the material for training, is it enough and is it support the changes? Is it support the development process? Okay. So the training can be many type of training. You can have we call it the group training, team training, skill. Okay. The sensitivity training is for not only increase the awareness. So that means sensitivity training means we choose the right training content. Okay, if we choose the wrong training content, how come we have success in our organizational development training? Okay, you must have choose the good trainers. You must choose the good material. You must choose the good, I call it the good content of the training. And the content of the training must matching to the training need analysis. Remember, we have another subject. If you took another subject, we call it human resource development. You will know about the training need analysis. Call it TNA. Okay, so make sure this training need analysis is really the training content must really matching with what our employees expected, what our team expected. Okay, we have to conduct a TNA. Okay, next. There is another type of technique we can use, brainstorming. Okay, brainstorming means the purpose is to improve. The purpose is to develop. Okay, to develop a personality, to develop a commitment. So how to do this? We can have a brainstorming session. Okay, brainstorming is a very normal, regular word in our management. It is about the exchanging of the idea. Okay, gathering a new idea. Okay, get the participant. Okay, you can have a storming technique, or all this. You can use a debate technique, discussion. Okay, all these are considered as brainstorming. Okay, we try to ice breaking session. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, this is another technique in implementing the change and development of the organization. So we call it management by objective, MBO. Okay, so this is roughly the content or the meaning of MBO. Okay, so this MBO is the part of management development. This technique also success in organization development as method of reviewing and assessing the performance. Okay, management by objective implies the clear pinpointing the goal of organization. So everything must reset the mind. Every employee must reset the mind, focus towards what is the objective of this organization? What is the direction of this organization? Okay, we have to review. We have to do the revision. Okay, the direction. We have to retune the mind of every layer of management and also every workers, every employees in organization. So retune means we have to reset. We have to know we have to do we call it the personal review. You have to do the self-assessment. Everybody have to do the self-assessment. Menilai semula pencapaian masing-masing. Menilai semula apakah pencapaian masing-masing, personal achievement, and we have to reset the goal. Set satu matlamat yang baru. Okay, resetting, review. Sometimes we forgot what we achieved. We forgot what we purposely what is our objective. So you have to do management by objective. Okay. Maybe this involve goal setting, involve assigning new assignment, new assigning, pelantikan baru, new appointment. Okay. The result of oriented technique is meant to promote the joint effective team leaders laying the ground for an excellent appraisal system, and the accomplished objective will be used to measure. So everything we must have a clear cut of our objective. In this MBO, we have to clear cut what is our objective. Next, MBO. MBO technique is generally carried out in the 4 essential steps. So we have objective to set up by top management, and by individual target. We have individual target and individual objective, and also it's about autonomy. Okay, also by the performance review and appraisal. This is a very general step of MBA. Objective is set by top management. So top management have to decide what is the objective. Then the individual role is to matching the objective by top management with their own target. So the own target, personal target, must in line to the top management objective. Okay, so when we have a similar objective, everybody will move towards one direction. Individual objective 1, individual B, individual C, individual D, individual E, F, G, H. They have their own target, their own objective, and everything must in line to the top management. Must go to follow the top management. So then we have a good teamwork. Okay, we have a teamwork. Okay. Then of course in managing this MBO, we have to remember there is a list of autonomy. Okay, we have to remember, we have to respect with the link of we call it the task. Okay, the responsibility, the integrity, the accountability. We still guide by our structure. Still guide by our structure. Okay, and then we have to do a performance review. We have to do a review, appraisal review of our achievement. Okay, we have to do repeating review and to think about our achievement. Is it okay or not okay? Is it bad or not bad? Is it well performed or not performed? Not well performed. So this is the condition that will be a reference for this MBO success. Can be referenced as a MBO success. Okay, next. Next is quality circle. Quality circle is one of the method or technique in order to improve the quality. Okay, quality circle is also involve the team. Okay, quality circle and work is under team. So this is another tool how to improve the achievement. Okay, we can carry out this quality circle every week. So that means all the group members must understand the concept. Quality circle have been shown to heighten the moral, reduce the cost, more on quality environment, because everything is about the quality. Okay, marketing is about the quality, management is about the quality. If the quality is low at every single department, of course this one will affect our customers. Okay, so if we don't have customers, we don't have customer loyalty, so what happened? So we fail in our objective, we fail in our strategies. Okay, next process of consultation. This is another technique also. We can have a consultation. We can invite somebody from outside to give a consultation, or we can appoint somebody inside, the most expert individual to give a consultation, to give a guidance, to give based on their experience. Okay, and can share the guideline how to approach, how to handle, how to tackle all the work related problem. So we can implement the process consultation. Okay, next. All right. So it is it looks like we finish our slide. Okay. As the conclusion, you can say change management or organization development is the concept is about the change. How to change the process, how to change the manpower, how to change the direction. There is a technique, that is a strategy. Okay, there is the flow, is the process, whereby we have to really understand what is the problem about, how to gather the information to solve the problem. Okay, so with that, I open for you for the Q&A. Okay, please ask me any question. But our syllabus, the content of organization development is not very long. It is very simple. It's a very simple concept as part of the organizational responsibilities. So this chapter explains about there's responsibilities of every members in organization to think about the development. Okay, you can develop the personality, you can develop the process, develop the teamwork. Okay, for the matter of achieving, okay, improving and improvement of our organization in general. Okay. Okay, Shinta and the group student, please, is there any question we can discuss?
Okay, no, it's question session, Q&A session. Please to student, if you want to ask to Dr. Samsudin. Okay, first question from Dahlia.
Ya, silakan.
Ya, silakan.
Okay, sure, thank you. As we know that in recent years, we have been challenged by COVID-19. Of course, it's not easy for organization development. My question is, what sort of organization do take advantage of the momentum created by COVID-19 to continue building change to manage employees' performance and increase accountability? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. There are many events and many situations. Okay, so might cause we reset our mindset and our direction, understanding our achievement. Of course, so when there is a pandemic situation, okay, so it is very difficult. It's very hard to change the mind. For example, in Malaysia now, in phase 3 and 2 and 3, only 80% of the workers are allowed to come to the office. Only 80%. Okay. When when we achieve phase 4, okay, 100% of the workers must come to the kantor. Mesti masuk bekerja. Okay. You see, when this a little bit, there is a spontaneously change from 20% to 30%, 30% to 50%, then to 80%, then 100. You see the, of course, there is a, we are lost. No, there is some stuff they lost their mind. They cannot focus. That's why we must have we have to retune. We have to retune and reset our mind. Okay, we have to retune and reset our mind from the management level to the lower level of staff. So we have to retune. I mean, we have to do maybe a talk on motivation, consultation, advice by the top management, and clearly retune. I mean, reset the mind. So we have maybe long break because of the pandemic, but when the pandemic is no more, we have to come up with a new strategy, menghasilkan azam yang baru. Okay, so the top management have to conduct a very good session to give a very general speech about the reset the mind. Okay, thank you. Alia. All right.
Sure, thank you.
Welcome. Yes.
It's another question.
Other question, yes.
Second question from Hansa, please.
Yes, silakan.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. And I want to ask the question, from all that has been explained, what are the characteristics of organizational development? Thank you.
Okay, actually the characteristic is we can say the characteristic is like the important of this development. Okay, so actually we talk about characters. We have many characteristics. Okay, in order to change, is come back to the characters of leader. Okay, if the leaders use empowerment, I mean really force the development. Okay, so we call it then maybe it is easy for management to force the development. Okay, but in some situation the human don't like force. We don't like, they prefer to, they don't like to change. Okay, they don't like to change. They are reluctant to change. Okay, in this case, maybe another ways of another characters we have to apply. Okay, maybe we can change the strategies from enforcement to maybe another method of more call it more softer method to change their mind. Okay, we can give a punishment. We can cut the salary. So this one is more, call it more brutal way how to implement the changes. But we have another way, because in the modern situation, we never apply the enforcement in our development, in our change in development. Okay, it must come up with, it's very good based on the situation. Okay, it can be a very softer method, or we can use a very harder, or we call it autocratic ways to solve this, to force for the changes, force for the development. Okay, but it depends on the situation, depend on the maturity, and maybe we have many factors we have to consider. Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Okay. Okay. Next question from Yasinta Ratri,
Yes,
please.
Okay, thank you, sir. I have a question. In objective of OT, you mentioned the point of manage conflict. What I'm asking is, what are the strategy for managing conflict resolution?
Okay, thank you, Sinta. Okay, in order to do this, so we have many theories regarding to change the people mind. Okay, and there's a conflict everywhere. Okay, the good conflict resolve a problem is by have in the win-win situation. Okay, in the win-win situation. Okay, whereby we not necessarily listen to one. We can, let's say, in example, in Malaysia, we have a counseling department. We have a counseling department. This counseling department, they have a special task to deal with this conflict. Okay, sometimes we have a conflict related to the personal conflict. Sometimes we have a conflict of interest. So you have to refer to this counseling department, and this counseling department have to apply very good way. Maybe first must be win-win situation to make both party happy with the decision. Okay, sometimes if we make decision, we happy, but another party did not happy, so there's a problem. Okay, and we have to go back to the management by objective strategies. Okay, we have to make clear what is the direction of the company. We have to make clear that we have to spend money and time in order to achieve the performance. So we have to make clear to all the workers. Let them understand. We have to review the objective, the vision of our company. So by discussing and review that, we have to pay them salary, we have to spend a lot of money, we have to invest. So let them understand, oh, it is very good. It is the time for me to change. It's time for me to follow all the job order, follow all the expectation. So by the way, we can reduce the conflict. We can get the employee more high commitment, because they understand that we have to spend the money in order to survive. We have to do marketing. Why? Because you want all this will come back at the end, go back to them. You want to also support their life. So of course, they don't have any reason to contradict is what the vision of the organization. Okay, so we have to clearly explain. Okay, all right. Sinta?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Yes. Apela, any question? Apela or Soleh?
Okay. Next question from
Yes.
Henny Setyaningsih in the chat box. I'm Henny Setyaningsih. sorry because my signal is bad, so I asked to the comment column. I want to ask if an organization
So I
has
have to
many
read
problems.
I have to read the message messenger.
Yes, sir.
All right. So where's the chat room?
Yes, in the chat room.
All right. So this is chat. Okay, I am Hani Setianesis Ningsis. Sorry because my signal is bad. So I asked through the comment. Okay. I want to ask if an organization has many problems but only has few members, then what step should be taken to develop the organization? Okay. So Setia said small company, a small company, okay, a small numbers of company, okay. Then small company, of course, very easy. If small company is very easy for us to monitor. Okay, we can have a very good session. We can have very good session, maybe 2 or 3 times per week. 2 or 3 times per week, just sit together and discuss. Maybe we give more opportunity to them to talk. We give more opportunity to them to talk and listen to the idea. So this will make them happy. Okay, this will make them happy. Okay, so when they're happy, of course, one day it is easy for us to control them. Easy for us to control these few members. Okay. And maybe how many problems? Of course, only the focus on the problem. Of course, small numbers, we don't have much problem. But we have to still control them. We still to control them. Because sometimes if everybody, small companies, sometimes they feel not very serious if the numbers is very small. Okay. So you have to keep contacting them, keep repeating, communicate with them. So inshallah we can change their mind to have a sense of togetherness, to have a sense of togetherness at the workplace. Okay, still? Okay, still, Hani? It's okay? Any more questions?
Any more questions, student? Okay, next question from Putri Afifah Yamini, please.
Yes, Putri.
Okay, thank you, sir, for the opportunity. I want to ask about what are the form of horizontal and vertical communication in organizational development?
Again, repeat what is the form of?
Form of horizontal and vertical communication in organizational development.
Okay, thank you. All right. So we have vertical and horizontal. Remember, vertical is the form of communication is between the top management to the bottom. Okay, let's say top to bottom. So in order to solve any problem, maybe the management have to give the instruction from the top to the bottom. Okay. So in this way, we allow the communication. We allow the communication, two-way communication from the top to the bottom. So by having a good communication from the top to the bottom, of course, we can solve a problem. So the management can give a justification for all the job, all the list of orders given to the bottom level of management, and also to the employees. That's very clear communication. And also we have horizontal. Okay, sometimes we have a communication and coordination work between department. We have department A, department B, department C, department D. So you must have we call it the role of coordination. Okay, so between department A, let's say department A is manufacturing. So department A have a problem with the material. The material is not quality, no quality material. So department A, the manufacturing manager have to inform the shipping department, because the shipping they make the order for this material. So if they order the wrong, the bad material, so how come this manufacturing department running the manufacturing? Of course, most of the product rejected because of poor quality of material. So in this case, the department of shipping department or stock department or call it material department have to keep informed. Okay, the manufacturing department have to inform the shipping department that your material must try to order the good material. Okay, because you have a problem with the material. So there is element of communication in the horizontal way. Okay, between unit or between department. Okay. Is it okay? Putri ya?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sama-sama. Yes, any more question?
Any more questions, student?
Yeah, any more? Setia.
Or is clear? Ada yang mau ditanyakan lagi?
Ya, ada lagi.
Dr. Samsudin.
Ya, Dianto oke ya. Dian itu oke.
Sudah cukup? Oke?
Is it okay?
Bagaimana?
Yeah, if no more question.
No more question. Yeah. Today is last session.
All right. Okay.
With Dr. Samsudin in this class, in organizational class. So ada dari teman-teman yang mau disampaikan kepada Dr. Samsudin, silakan.
Yes.
Yang mewakili 1, 2, atau 3 atau berapa, silakan.
I would say thank you for Dr. Samsudin telah menemani kita selama beberapa pertemuan ini. Maybe I say with bahasa because my English is
okay.
I hope
yes.
Dr. Samsudin always healthy.
Okay.
And happiness. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any more? Anybody want to give a final communication with me today? I have a problem with my.
Any more want to say to Dr. Samsudin?
Anybody want to sing an Indonesia song? I can also accept. I also want to listen any song from you. Aprilia, Dia, any song? Special song to me today?
I can.
You want to sing one song to me?
Cintaku bukan di atas kertas.
Ya, bagus bagus.
Datuk Siti Nurhaliza.
Yeah, I know that song. I always song to you. See, I song what? I sing one song, 2 song, cinta cinta song every time. So today nobody want to sing to me. Oh Putri, you want to sing what? Lagu Tikos Endang? Berdiri mak bulu romaku. So yes, Dia, you want to sing a song?
Please give a reason, respond. Okay.
Okay, for today.
Tidak ada yang sampaikan lagi ke Dr. Samsudin?
Yes. So inshallah, next semester we can have if there is a slot. Yes, I can always be with you. Okay, there and also we can have if there is the situation is the pandemic. We don't have no more border crossing is allowed. So you are welcome to Malaysia, and we can have a session and we can visit Malaysia. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe a few of you, 5 or 3, is depend and discuss with your lecturer. Then we always open the gate for you all. Okay.
Okay, sir. I hope next semester we can meet in a class.
Yes.
Maybe organization or another subject.
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Samsudin. Terima kasih sudah menemani kita selama 8 pertemuan. Terima kasih atas ilmu yang diberikan kepada teman-teman, terutama terkait dengan organisasi. That is very useful for a student for providing knowledge about organization. We are looking forward to studying with Dr. Samsudin in another session on another subject. Kita sangat mengharapkan. Okay, thank you, Dr. Samsudin. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Inshallah.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Bye-bye semua. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Stay healthy.
Bye.